It's a cool but beautifully sunny morning today. The sun finally came out. I've been up for a little, well, couple 3 hours, and we're off to a good day. The final week of our course, and so much to think about and work on this week. We have the 3 chapters in Branson and Martinez to finish, chapters 9 to 11, and then we have 2 assignments. There's no discussion board this week, but the first assignment is the congregational analysis. And in a sense, we've been working toward this from the first day of class. So that's where we're headed. You'll see the 8 headers there, and it begins with defining culture. As the directions say, it is to be a 10 to 12 page paper plus a works cited page. You'll have an introduction, you'll have a conclusion, just like a quality paper for MLA formatting. Then you have the 8 sections that you are to address, as stated, bold and underlined. And in each, well, not in each, but in most of those 8 sections, you are to cite at least one class resource to substantiate your perspective. Of course, some of the questions you may want to use 2 or 3 of reading, videos, discussion boards, whatever. So that's where we're headed on that. It's a great paper that you will value. I hope many of you will be able to share some of your findings with the leadership of your congregation. Some will be very open to it, and some would be very threatened by what you might say. Our second assignment is a 2 or 3 page paper critiquing the book by Branson and Martinez. The first part is to be items which you confirm and agree with or disagree with, and you may have 1 or 2 of each. That's your prerogative. Again, I would like, it helps me to see your thinking if those 2 distinct items that are mentioned in the directions are bold and underlined, and I can see quickly what you're thinking about. And then the second question is a very practical one on how you are going to work at creating or developing a reconciling atmosphere in a current ministry or a future ministry. Now, it's a reconciling between cultures. So realize it is not simply ethnicity and race that you need to think about, but it could be a reconciling culture between worship styles, or it could be attitudes between the younger and the older, or the rich and the poor. So it's a broad concept, but I think it's a good one for us to all think about, because we all have the propensity to see life exclusively from our perspective and to ignore the perspective of other people in the congregation or in our community. So it's a great paper to have some good thinking about. I want you to have a delightful week. And I pray for you and ask that God would bless you in your ministry setting, give you His wisdom, His direction, His discernment to be the person God wants you to be in your church and in your community. God bless you.